Hello, friends. Greetings from beautiful North Shores of Vancouver, and welcome to my channel. Last video, I cooked an Italian dish, Italian pasta dish. That was chicken Primavera. Today, I would like to do shrimp Primavera. I hope you like Italian foods like I do, and you like pasta. So I hope you let me know what you think, and if there is anything you want me to prepare and do a video on, please let me know. I would only know what you like by what you tell me. So let's get on with it. Now we need an onion, so I'm going to cut the onion and show you how the size should be. I only do half of the onion and do the other half off the camera, just to save time. We are going to cut it lengthwise the way you see me doing. You got to make it thin slices, and when you put it in the pan, it should open up, and it would be like shredded onion. So now we put that aside, and the next thing we need is the carrot. We can use because we have to shred the carrot, we can use a device like I'm using just to show you an example. There are lots of different equipment there that you can use. Now you can see this is what the cuttings look like. Of course, we have to cut those into halves to get the right size. And if you don't have something like that, you can actually use the knife and cut with the knife. So I'm going to cut the bottom off and then cut a little bit from the side, so that when I start cutting, it would not slide or roll, like so, and then slice lengthwise. And like the others, I only show you a little bit of it. So I cut that slide like that and put them together and cut also lengthwise. And as you can see, we shred the carrot the way we want it. That looks good. Now we also put that aside, and the next item would be asparagus. We hold it both ends and bend it together, and then wherever it cuts, it's a boundary between the hard and soft part. So we put the hard part away and cut the soft part into small pieces to be used later. I do the rest of the asparagus later on. And just to let you know, asparagus is so easy to grow. You just plant it once and it comes up every year. But of course, the first time you gotta wait 3 years for it to start. Now we cut the zucchini into small pieces, and also the bell pepper. I'm using mini bell peppers, yellow, red, and orange. So the red one is done. Now I'm doing the yellow. We cut it into half and get rid of the seeds and the white piece inside. And then cut those into small pieces. And I will do the orange one after camera. This is just to show you how we want it to look like. Now the cherry tomatoes, like asparagus, these are from my garden, and there are orange ones and the red ones. So I'm going to cut them into two halves. These are organically grown and very delicious. Vancouver is very good place to grow cherry tomato. Now the basil. These are also from my garden. I of course plant them in a pot, and in winter I put the pot in the greenhouse, and in summer I bring it out into open. Now we are going to chop it into small pieces. We need these to garnish the dish at the end, and sprinkle them on top of the pasta. This is Persian basil type. I have two other type of basil as well. Now we are going to do the olives, black olives. These are Kalamata olives that we cut into pieces. You can use other olives as well if you like, but Kalamata goes very well with the pasta. Now the parsley. This is also from the garden, organic parsley that I will chop into small pieces as well, and sprinkle it over the dish at the end. I also grow all the herbs in pots and move them in and out of the greenhouse here. In winter they're in greenhouse, and in summer they're out in open. Okay, now put a wok on the stove. I'm using wok because it It's got lots of space, and especially for dishes that you have a volume, it's very good. It doesn't go over the top. So I'm going to add the olive oil and then the garlic, and wait for the garlic to start roasting. And when you see the bubble, that means the garlic is ready. Now I'm going to add the shrimp over the garlic, and just move it around so that the garlic get mixed with the shrimp and give it a great aroma. And we don't want to cook the shrimp too much, as long as it turns the color into pink. It's good enough for me. This is a white shrimp, Pacific Ocean. Now the shrimp is done, and I'm going to transfer them into a container. You can actually eat it like this if you like. It's now you can call it garlic shrimp. Now we put that aside and put the box back, and put the olive oil, and then add the onions and asparagus, the harder vegetables first. Now we add the carrot, and the mushrooms. These are organic mushrooms grown in Vancouver. Now we mix the vegetable together. And now that the vegetable is getting a little bit softer, we are going to add the zucchini, because zucchini doesn't need as much time as the other vegetables that are harder. And now I'm adding sun-dried tomato. I love this sun-dried tomato. Sometimes I just eat it like this. And now the 3 colors of bell pepper: orange, yellow, and red. And again mix the vegetable together. We need a little bit more of olive oil. Now I'm going to add the cherry tomatoes. We didn't put them at the beginning, we put them right at the end, because we don't want them to get cooked and become mushy. We would like them to keep their color and shape. Now the vegetables are ready. We are going to transfer it into a container. Now we put 2 pots on the stove and put water and boil the water, and then when the water is boiling we add the pasta. This is the kind of pasta that I'm going to use for Primavera. I use 1 packet for this dish and put the lid on and wait for it to cook. Every now and then I taste the pasta to make sure it's cooked. Now we put the wok back on, add some more olive oil, and then some more garlic, you always need a lot of garlic on pasta dishes. Now we also wait for garlic to start bubbling and get close to being roasted. Now we are going to add the pasta straight from the pot, and it doesn't matter if some water comes with it because that is going to evaporate. I have tasted the pasta. It's cooked and ready. Of course, we don't want to overcook it. Now that pasta is mixed with the garlic, we are going to add the vegetables. As you can see, side by side I'm cooking another dish that is subject of another video. Now we are mixing the pasta with the vegetables. You can eat it like this if you want to have vegetarian pasta. But since we are making shrimp pasta, after mixing the vegetable and the pasta, we will be adding the shrimp. And now we are adding the shrimp. And mix it with the pasta and vegetable. Now we add some fresh spinach. We didn't add them before. We are adding them at the end because we don't want it to lose color or lose its beauty, because it's nice when it's green. If it gets cooked, it becomes black. Now we are adding the Kalamata Olives, these ones also don't want to be cooked, so we add at the end and mix together with our mushroom and vegetable. And now our shrimp pasta is ready. Now we are adding some cheese. This is Parmigiano Reggiano, and we also add some Romano cheese. Parmigiano Reggiano and also Romano are the two best cheese that you can add to the pasta. Both shredded. I'm lucky there's an Italian store close to my place, so I get them from there. But if you can't get hold of these cheese, you can add anything else you like. Now this is also Parmigiano Reggiano, but this is a very old one. It's something between 15 to 20 years old, and it's therefore very expensive. So I'm grinding it over the top of the pasta. This is just for luxury, and of course the taste. Now we are going to add some chopped fresh parsley, and chopped fresh basil. And voila, the shrimp pasta is ready. Thank you for watching.